Welcome back. This is how we were left last
time with a bunch of loose body parts.
Now we get to put them together. In order to have these stay together, I'm not only going to sew this so that I can tighten it, I'm also going to use hot glue to put the air dry clay into the sewn fabric parts of this body.
Teeny tiny knots are not my favorite, and I really wish I had done this on the inside of this stitching and not the outside.
But at least the sewing part for this leg is done, and it's time to burn myself with some hot glue. Let's put this hot glue on this nub and shove it in this thigh. Now that it's snug inside, we're going to tighten the thread coming around the knee. Yeah, I forgot the knees, and I should have added them. I did elbows, but not knees. So now this is secure. And don't worry, we're not going to do each individual body part. I know this is tedious to watch. It was tedious to do and redo and do it again. And some body parts got broken in the process. You'll see when it comes together. But we're just going to do this one leg to show you how it's done. The rest of the parts are actually already done. Here we go. Everything is put together. You can see where the right arm got broken in half when I was trying to shove it in there. This is our torso. We got to put the arms and legs on. I put the head inside. Before this becomes a whole body, I noticed some cracking on our head. And so I'm going to try and Mod Podge on these cracks and see if I can keep it from getting any worse. This air dry clay. I had to do some research after breaking everything on here to find out if I tried to do something like this again, how to make it stronger. They said add glue. Now with that fortified, let's move on to the part where I use some felt to give our lady some womanly features. I figured this color matches the best.
Let's rip some off and give this girl some bazooms.
So I wasn't too sure how this would work. I've never felted onto regular fabric before. This girl's body is made out of a t-shirt that I found that was kind of flesh colored. But I did think that maybe the stuffing inside the body would lock the threads. So I was so pleasantly surprised when this actually just stuck onto the chest like NBD, and made me wonder what other kind of cool like applique designs I could do on other pieces of clothing. All right, now we've got a buxom beauty with one boobie bigger than the other one, very natural. Let's give her a Kardashian booty, and poof, Kardashian booty. She looks so much more like a Kardashian as we go on, you'll see. I got the arms and the legs on. You didn't have to suffer through that. I had a really hard time with this right arm. It kept breaking, so it is in a cast right now. I was thinking of taking it off later, but it gets kind of stuck. So we're gonna have to live with this. Oh, there's her booty again. There's that booty. Thank you for showing us. Now it is time for the part that I equally dreaded the most and was most excited about. Doing this face. I want to get these creepy eyes out of here. I couldn't figure out what color eyes I wanted to do, so I'm just gonna do like a green. I was inspired by Emily in Paris. There's a blonde girl on the show that has these striking green eyes. Her name is Camille, if you've ever seen the show. Let's give her some eyeliner. Let's get some makeup on this lady. With dolls as well as in real life, eyeliner makes you look fresh and put together. I love the way it looks on her, just like this, but she's definitely gonna need some lashes, which we will do after we're done with all the coloring. This green was not my favorite. Oh my God. Yep, there goes the head, but we have to soldier on. At least I know how to fix these things now. Let's keep going. These Poscas were a little thick for all this fine detail, but they don't have this color in a small, at least I don't have it. It's all right. I'm gonna put a lot of different colors in here. I don't even know if this one will last. Let's do some blushing of the cheeks, some blushing on the eyes, some blushing on the nose, and a little blushing on the ears. And what is cuter than freckles? I got some dark brown freckles with a little Posca. Just gonna plick them on here, and we might as well use this color for the eyebrows. We don't want the eyebrows too dark. Her hair is gonna be dark, but you wanna have eyebrows a little bit lighter so they're not so drastic on your face. Back to the eyes. I'm gonna be working on these a lot. If you put lots of different colors, then they'll have a lot more depth and dimension. I wanted a gray so I could put a shadow right below her eyelid, but I don't have gray. Instead, we'll put on some lips. This was the point when I was like, you know what? I sculpted someone who actually exists. I'm recognizing these lips and this nose and this eye shape. Now it's time for the lashes. Who was it? Who did I sculpt? Scarlett Johansson, guys. This looks like ScarJo. I mean, obviously without the hair, it's kind of hard to see it, but these lips, nose, and eyes are very ScarJo. Eyelashes were a little bit tricky, but nothing that a pin can't solve. I just took one set of eyelashes and cut it in half, and it made 2 perfect doll lashes. Now we're getting to the hair finally. I made some wefts. All I did was get some of this yarn, this black yarn, cut it to a length, stick it on this wax paper, and put some Mod Podge glue at the end to keep them together. I will say that the wax paper does not release these wefts very well. I would use something else because I ended up having to keep the wax paper on the wefts, which it's not supposed to do. Let's put this hair on this girl finally. She's cute bald, but she's gonna be even cuter when her hair is finished. Before her hair is finished, she's gonna go through reverse stages of grandpa hair loss though. We've got some hair just at the bottom with a nice shiny bald top. We've got more hair, it's getting higher, still bald. We've got, this is like male pattern baldness now. And then we get close to the top. This still looks kind of sparse and gross, but that's not the end of it. Don't worry. We get all of this. It took forever, but we got a nice, full, thick head of hair. As gorgeous as this hair is, it's a little bit sticky, which is weird because it's just yarn. I don't know where the stickiness came from. She also needs a haircut. This is scraggly. I'm getting makeover app vibes. And I'm struggling. These scissors are not great. And I'm pulling her head, which I just repaired, back onto her neck. I'm gonna pull out these big old scissors, which probably also need to be sharpened. I don't have very many good scissors. I need to get some new scissors. I feel like this happens a lot. Oh, hi, Katra. Yeah, put your nose in here and your tail. I've got sharp, well, they're not sharp scissors, so you're probably fine. Oh, there's your tail. Yeah, put it down here. I'm glad that I cut this at an angle because I noticed that her head was sideways. Otherwise, it would have been very uneven. See how this neck held up while we were jerking this around. Oh, it's got a nice little fold over there. That must be because I sprayed it with sealant to try and keep it from cracking off. Oh my God. Her finger. We'll deal with that later. To make her clothes, I had to hammer tiny little holes to secure these fabrics with embroidery floss, so I have a lot of those. And now she has her shirt on, and her leather vest, and her mesh skirt. We're gonna tighten this mesh skirt in the background. Her shirt looks like a strange fabric, right? It is a white glove. I couldn't figure out which fabric would look most futuristic, and then I decided to use the glove. In order to make her shoes, I got a nice piece of leftover tube and some thread, and voila, we've got some high heel shoes. I used a toothpick for the heels. Gratuitous butt shot. You might be wondering, why is her skirt completely see-through when she has a shirt on? I actually made a skirt underneath here out of just a piece of regular felt that you get like at a craft store. We're putting on our shoes right now. Voila! I forgot to film the skirt, but hey, she does look great. Here it is. Here's the skirt, and everything inappropriate is covered up. Are you surprised? Are you excited? Look at these shoes. How cool do those look? And the fluffy, fluffy skirt. Look at those beautiful legs. Not too bad for my first time making something completely out of nothing. I did limit myself to only using stuff that I had in my house, so that's why this is what we ended up with. I couldn't go out and buy anything for this girl. I had to use the supplies I already have. I don't know, I think she looks pretty cute. What do you guys think? I wish her other hand had come out better because I can't move it like I can the left hand. And she definitely has a good side, and this is not it. Let's try the other side, maybe. I know, it's not that bad. She still looks cute. At least from this side, you can really see her eyelashes. This is her good side. I like this side. One last slow pan up. Got those sexy legs. Well, dang, that is a nose. Thanks for coming on this journey, and now your treat.